Holy moly, it's hard to keep up with just how quickly and intensely the Mr. Beast scenario is spiraling out of control. Last night, a brand new video with brand new claims made that are, quite frankly, extremely disturbing. The maybe the worst possible timing. Mr. Beast decided to release a toy line. The interest around this is absolutely astronomical. DogPack404 last night released kind of an expose video in an interview with a former employee that has nearly 10 million views in just a few hours. When I checked in on it was being released, there was over 100,000 people watching live. This is absolutely bonkers, absolutely the worst case scenario for Mr. Beast. We're going to get into all that right now after a super quick word from this video's sponsor. It's a great sponsor because it's a product that I actually use. CBDistillery.com is giving an exclusive offer on its huge, and it's huge right now. Right now, you can get up to 50% off everything. If you struggle with sleep, stress, or pain after physical activity, CBDistillery.com has a targeted plant-powered solution for you. I love hearing how many of you have seen improvement in your daily life thanks to CBD. So if it's better sleep, more calm, and relief from discomfort after physical activity, if that sounds good, you should explore CBD. Don't miss the massive sale and get 50% off your order. Visit cbdistillery.com and enter code RUMBLE. That's cbdistillery.com, code RUMBLE at cbdistillery.com. I actually do use this product every single night to help me sleep, and I'm an avid user of it. And I'm going to take advantage of the promo code myself because I don't even get that much off. Now, let's first talk about some of this in this video, okay? DogPack404 releases an absolute banger of a video. 5.1 million views in, I don't know, it hasn't even been 12 hours. So this video is going to be at 10, 15 million views. The Mr. Beast brand, while relatively insulated, because what you got to remember is Mr. Beast viewers, okay, they aren't seeing these videos. They're on like the YouTube kids apps. I mean, look at yesterday, Mr. Beast still gained 1 million subscribers on the day that a video came out that was viewed by 5 million people. The issue is, and the reason Mr. Beast is going to continue to ignore this is because it hasn't bled over into, parents and kids and stuff like that that watch his videos. Eventually, that's going to happen. And after this video came out, I would argue it is. I want to talk about not just that, but also his former employee. The media is turning on Mr. Beast. Now, for a long time, the media has, occasionally tried to cancel Mr. Beast. But now, this is absolutely a whole nother level. They're even turning on his woke employee. Look at this screen. One of the screenshots from the video I want to talk about, tweeted by Chris the Narc. This is an insane screenshot from what is being said apart from the Mr. Beast internal documents. Bro, how do you have this document? What's going on? So there's this document here that was shared in the video that reads, when dealing, okay, first of all, it says, no does not mean no. Yikes. Now, the context of this is probably just a basic sales tactic, okay? But here's what it says. When dealing with people outside of Mr. Beast Productions, never take a no at face value. If we need a store to buy everything inside of, and you call the local Dollar Tree and the person that answers says, no, you can't film here, that literally doesn't mean ish. Talk to other employees and see if they're fans of or have kids that are fans. Try talking to their boss's boss, have me DM them on Twitter, try their social media team. If all other avenues are exhausted, you're left with a no. That does not mean don't try other Dollar Trees, because the manager of those could be huge fans and willing to bend the rules. Basically, what I'm trying to convey here is that we call pushing through no. Don't just stop because a person told you no. Stop when all conceivable options are exhausted. Again, not everything. This is one of those things where people are like, oh my God. Any car dealership would tell you this. I'm not really offended by this level. Well, my job to do, and why I hope you're subscribing to me or following my channel, is I'm trying to, cut through some of the exaggerated hype. There are many, many things that we're going to talk about, including in this video, to criticize Mr. Beast about, and rightfully so. But I don't think you get a lot of, there's no point in being mad about a sales tactic, okay? That's basic sales 101. What I want to talk about is some of the employees. First of all, at the end of the DogPack404 video, this is one of his former staffers, and it is very emotional. There are some people that are trying to say it's fake. It's definitely not. This is real emotion. This is just 20 seconds.
For whatever. It was one of those solitary confinement videos that got a lot of media attention because everybody saw the premise and thought, what? You shouldn't do that. And people don't know that was the second attempt. The first attempt was on me. And it didn't go well.
Now, a lot of people say, I don't get it. You sign up for the video. Now you're crying about it. No one forced you to. Yeah, that's all true. That's all true. But, some of the details that were shared in that video, not great. There were 100,000 people watching the premiere of the Mr. Beast video on DogPack404 channel, but somehow only has 23,000 views. Again, this is fake news. The video has plenty of views. Now, let's talk about the stuff that actually matters. DogPack404 came out with the next Mr. Beast video. Majority of it was interviewing a former employee, but close to the end, there was a claim that they had somebody on the list. People that have to sign up for a list after they do something bad. That list, okay? When they're spending time with somebody they shouldn't have. In this case, that individual's was between the ages of 1 and 11, I guess. Not great. Not great.
No. Well, there was a known who worked there. And you can, someone pees in public, you're on the registry, you get it. You can still have a job after you're on that's one thing. You go to prison, you get rehabilitated, that's one thing. If you do your time, that's fine. I think there should be rehabilitation in this country. But that guy, from what I hear, I can't confirm or deny, from what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people. And they knew that. And he's working at a channel that has underage people on and around and is targeted to underage people.
Yikes. And you see some of the pictures of this individual. You see their record. Again, even, by the way, Chris has said, there's other family members that work for the show that are on that list. Yikes. You see this individual, literally, this is the person, same nose and everything. So here's the record, which I'm not going to go through. Just assume that, it's not great. You can find it for yourself, right? And here he is participating in the video. Interesting stuff. Now, I don't know the details of the case, but generally having been, arrested, you can look up the details of your case. It's all basically public. From what I understand, not great. Okay. Again, I don't know why you would take this risk if you're, Mr. Beast, but he did, and he did so willingly. Also in the news, Rolling Stone actually turned on not just Mr. Beast, but his woke best friend. His best friend that abandoned his family and robbed his son of a father figure and took pictures of him and put him in high heels and put it on the internet. Remember that guy? Well, that dude apparently is starting to get left-wing media writing articles about the very same media that say, oh, we should normalize this kind of stuff, all this kind of stuff. Check this out. Rolling Stone released a paywalled article, of course, because they don't want it really to spread that much. But one of the quotes in this article about his buddy Chris, Rolling Stone spoke with several people who had made claims about him, as well as half a dozen individuals to corroborate their stories, which seemed to show that Chris did use their position of power for not only free labor, friendship, and hookups. Quote, I do believe part of the reason that they were so easily able to manipulate was due to the overall branding of the Beast channel appearing extremely charitable. I thought if I was loyal to Chris and Mr. Beast, then I would be greatly rewarded. Rolling Stone contacted Chris over Instagram, X, email, and phone. Chris talked to the reporter for about 2 minutes over the phone before saying they would call them back later. The reporter's number was then blocked, and they did not reply to email with a detailed list of questions and claims. So does this mean automatically that the stuff that is being said about Chris is true? No, but it doesn't look good. Sure doesn't look good, does it? Now, I wouldn't be talking to reporters at all. But so now we have obviously another individual with very, very bad criminal history. We have Chris, the claims about Chris. We have Mr. Beast's staff forging his signature. And this could really, really force YouTube to act. That's the real question here, right? They just banned IShowSpeed for basically doing a stupid stunt that appeared to be real. I don't know or care if it's real or not. They banned IShowSpeed, which I think is their biggest streamer. Sorry. Mr. Beast, to remind you, if you made it this far in the video, has been on a massive stealth editing spree, deleting sections out of nearly 100 videos quietly over the last week. I'm sure that number has increased. They have stealth, they've hit people with NDAs. They're trying to keep a lid on this. It's just not working. And now the question is YouTube going to step in and say, you know what, we're going to demonetize you for a month or something like that? Because I suspect YouTube is feeling an immense amount of pressure the way they, obviously with Dr. Disrespect, they stepped in. That one, who is that? Sniper Wolf, they demonetized her for a while. I think the precedent is set that you demonetize Mr. Beast for at least some period of time until he can prove that he's cleaned up. And he launched a toy campaign, which is obviously not going very well. But all this stuff is planned years in advance. So this is all very, very bad. Very, very bad for Mr. Beast. The question will be, is YouTube going to take any action? I don't know. The pot is about to boil over, so I suspect they're going to be forced to act soon. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to take advantage of code RUMBLE over on cbdistillery.com to save 50% off your order, which is an insane discount. I use the CBD to help me sleep, and I also use their pain stick after a long day of sitting at my desk and my back's bothering me. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon.